It's to outreach into places that would never get something like this unless they travelled.
The WhistleBlast Quartet has come to our school and we've been doing music with them, and it's really cool.
It has to be an energetic scheme, or it wouldn't be as effective, I believe. It needs to have lots of fun attached to it, and our energy is trying to take away some people's perception that classical music is a very serious, uninteresting form of music, which of course it isn't. One of the things we do when we first go in is we actually play 3 or 4 pieces of music to them, very contrasting pieces, and we ask them to tell us what came up in their minds while they were listening to the music. What did the music remind them of? Anyone imagine a particular scene happening?
A wedding day.
A wedding day. Who's getting married, do you think? Anyone got a... Yes?
No.
Gip.
Skip.
Gip.
Gip and dip.
Gip and dip.
Gip and Dip
They're
are
brilliant.
getting married. What kind of a place do you think they live? Yes.
Mansion.
And who sleeps in all these bedrooms?
42 kids.
42 children! We're also trying to develop their imaginations as well, because our scheme is not a standard timetable scheme. First of all, I just want you to look very, very closely at all these squiggly bits, which is called tubing. And there's a lot of tubing there.
Can you believe that?
Can you believe that that French horn is that long? Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Music can be made on any kind of instrument, even on a on a table with a stick. And I think people, given any instrument, can find the musicianship in themselves and express it through the instrument. I think that's an interesting thing to see.
We really try to make it creative and imaginative, to really get children thinking about everything around them.
I think it was extra special really because Mary and the WhistleBlast Quartet chose to incorporate a local history legend here around our area into the music.
Today the quartet did some, we wrote a rap.
There was a dude called Doe, a giant of a man. Wicked and Fergus had an evil plan. Dolan was a hunk until they got him drunk. Then the evil...
We were put into 3 groups to make the raps yesterday, but today we were performing each one all together.
And
one was
turned
into a song.
One of the raps was turned into a song.
It's very important that I suppose we give the children confidence to stand up and perform, because quite often when we arrive, a lot of children might be reserved and quite shy, or just don't want to be part of something. But by the end of the 3 days, usually every child is completely involved and performing.
They turn into like a sort of, I suppose, an orchestra. They turn into something like an orchestra, a group of people, and when they sort of make a sound, they make it together, and when they, it becomes homogeneous.
The children composed their own music, they listened to music and they responded to it and they performed. And I guess it's very exciting as well, for the children to see professional musicians, have them come into their classroom and work with them. It's just an amazing experience.
At the end, we like to do a performance in the local community to give people a chance to come and see what their local school has been involved in. Secondly, to come and hear the quartet actually perform a proper musical recital. So we play for the first 40 minutes and then the children perform their piece that we've composed with them at the end of the recital. So we make it a free public recital for the community.
We're really nervous. Our moms and dads are here.
Our mums and dads
our cousins and our aunties and our uncles.
They'll probably like it, But if there's any mistakes, they'll probably just be killing themselves laughing.
One, two, three.
They're just opening a door that they didn't even know was there, and if they go through it, they do, and if they don't, they don't. But it's just to have, you know, options, I think.
I think it's lovely to have something like that come into the community and to see the community come out to watch it.